In this episode, Lynn and I are finally arriving in Cadiz, Spain, Spain's oldest city and one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in all of Europe. We're going to explore this incredible city on our own, and we hope to show you how you can do the same without booking an inexpensive tour. If you're planning a cruise stop in Cadiz, we really hope to give you a few ideas for your own adventure. But before we step ashore, let's take you back to our final full day at sea crossing the Atlantic. It was a bit of a bumpy ride, but we still managed to have a great day before arriving in our very first Spanish port.
Our last day of cruising, crossing the Atlantic. We were here, going there. And actually, we woke up, I'd say yesterday and today has been the roughest sea so far.
I concur.
Doors are opening. Although we do have sunlight. Yeah, there's some sun there. How about that? But we're taking the seas right on the beam. Are rolling a little bit. Still windy, still chilly, still no pool day for us. I think that has completely.
The ship has sailed.
Ship has sailed. Although every day I go up there, there's people in the pool. I say they must be from Canada or Minnesota because it's just too cold. Although we did do the jacuzzi twice, so did get that. All right, time to start our day.
Let's go. We're heading to the Royal Theatre. There's a little round table discussion with the captain and the cruise director and some other people. So we're just gonna see what that's like. And then we will have the last lunch that is served in the main dining room. So
Let's go.
I'll look at that when we get our seat.
All right, let's go.
You're really swaying today. I feel like I want to move over in the center.
Yes, my name is Christopher Keene. I'm from Virginia in the United States. I noticed that we were running 20 knots or better most of the way across the Atlantic, and now we're 15 or less. Does that decrease, it's a quarter decrease, make the ride a little bit rougher because the seas are a little rougher?
Well, it would be the opposite. If the seas are rougher and we are going faster, if you see where the seas are coming now from that side, from the port bow, if you are going faster, you will feel it more, right? So it's always a challenge for us. It's different from the other days. It's a little bit longer, right? So yeah, we feel that heat, for the honeymooners, but still the wave has a longer period, right? So when we arrive here, I prefer to have a reduced speed, and the ship follows more the movement of the wave instead of just hitting it strongly. That will be definitely more uncomfortable.
Thank you for that. Thank you. In the back here to our left.
Next, we made our way to the Royal Promenade, where the crew was honoring veterans. Being a veteran myself, I really appreciated it. It was a thoughtful ceremony, and Royal Caribbean did a great job recognizing those that have served.
Success, because the teams were here supporting. We had signs and everything, and it was a beautiful, beautiful moment. And then I was like, what if we performed that for our guests?
And probably the highlight of the day was the crew talent show in the Royal Theatre. It was a chance to see a completely different side of the people who make our cruise so special. The waitstaff, stateroom attendants, galley crew, and so many others took the stage to share their incredible talents. We were genuinely surprised by just how talented they were. It really gave us an even greater appreciation for the hard-working crew behind the scenes.
Way up high.
All right,
Yes.
we're off to
It's
the main
just-
dining room. It's Dress Your Best night.
Yeah. Asia.
And Lynn looks absolutely amazing again tonight. Wrapped up the day with another amazing dinner in the main dining room. After that, we made an early night of it. We had an early start the next morning, and we were both excited to finally arrive in Cadiz, Spain. Yeah, good morning. We are in Cadiz. Pulling in now. And we're waiting on our room service coming up. Did you?
I did.
Our room service breakfast.
$12.
$12. I had an omelet.
You got lots of bacon.
Lots of bacon.
Get
What's in the
that
other one?
Same,
Same.
but
Yummo.
we've got a little more bacon, but that's okay.
We're ordering room service.
For the day we get out, I gave us ketchup. Here's your juice. Okay, honey, where are we? What's going on?
Cadiz.
We made it. We made
The Atlantic crossing.
the transatlantic crossing is behind us.
But our feet on land for the first time in 8 days.
Let's go take a look-see. Look at all those tour buses.
The city
Awaits. You can see the cathedral from the bridge camera. It's chilly.
Let the adventure begin.
Yeah. No excursion. We're just figuring it out on our own.
We definitely could.
We want to have a plan. We don't just
Well, we
wanna,
do.
We just don't want to roam around aimlessly.
We do have a plan. (1950s to 60s). They have these old pictures, big billboard type pictures, every 10 feet or so, or 30 feet, showing the history of Cadiz. It's pretty neat. This is 1890 and 1905. You see that old building up there? I think that's the old town, maybe. Look, I see handbags for sale. That should make you happy. I see. See a plaza with handbags. Yeah, this is where we want to go.
Plaza España.
Plaza what?
This big thing up here.
It's Cadiz.
Looks like this is going to be something.
Yeah, I have to check it out. Now we need to go to that cathedral. Too bad we can't get a phone to give us directions. I think you're right. What's this though? This is a neat building. Roman Theatre opens at 11, so we do that at 10 and we come over here, do this. See, our plan's coming together.
Right?
I know better. I know better. That happened to me, don't you know? Have I ever told you that story?
Yes, you did.
Lost an expensive camera doing that.
Yes.
Many years ago. So, that sphere right over there, debating on what it is. I say it's a rotating restaurant.
I'll look it up later, but if anybody knows what it is, put it in the comments below. Don't go backwards.
Or we go figure it out for ourselves. Go up it. After 2 days of high seas, Lynn fared swimmingly. They had barf bags throughout the ship and she didn't use it one time. But I did see an awful lot of people that did. Looks like a fort out there. Yeah, that looks like a fort. Yeah, there's people walking out there. I guess you can go out there. You got time. Check it out. Peña Flamenca Juanito Villar La Caleta. My Spanish is just awful. I kept This ended up being one of my favorite locations in Cadiz. You're literally walking out into the Atlantic Ocean on a narrow stone causeway towards the fortress that has guarded this city for 300 years.
Pier/fortress. It was the Castillo de la something or other.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I should have wore shorts. People have been coming to this tiny island for thousands of years. According to ancient tradition, this was once the site of a temple dedicated to Cronus. Long before Cadiz became one of Europe's oldest continuous inhabited cities. Centuries later, a chapel was built here by Venetian sailors recovering from the plague, giving this island the name San Sebastián that it still carries today.
Corner store, I don't know what it was. It was actually called Santa Catalina. And there's a place here that's called Santa Cruz, just like the Santa Barbara. We get a lot of hello.
Yeah, all of our
All
Spanish,
of our history
but you know,
comes from Spain or Mexico.
I can see that it was constructed in 1614. Oh no.
1706.
It goes back as far as 1457.
Hello, that's Christopher Columbus time.
Wow, it is.
It is.
Now, the fortress we're looking at here today began taking shape in 1706. Its mission was simple: protect Cadiz from attacks coming in from the sea. For generations, soldiers stood watch here, keeping an eye on every ship approaching the bay. At the beginning of the 18th century, in 1706, the project to fortify the island of San Sebastián was carried out by constructing a castle that occupies almost the entire surface of the island. The castle has two entrances: the city gate, which is the one used when entering from where we came in at. I don't know where the other, Yeah, you can see the remnants of what used to be a pier that ran out, so I would imagine that's where the ships at the end there, right out there, would moor, come in here. That must be one of the entrances.
Well, now, Harmony and Odyssey, they're the same class, correct? They're Oasis class.
No.
Or are they Quantum?
Odyssey is a Quantum class.
Oh, yeah.
It's a smaller ship. Much smaller than Oasis.
Or no.
Yeah.
Much smaller than Harmony, you mean?
Harmony. Or an Oasis class.
Right.
So,
Well,
the Icon class is the biggest class, and they're the newest ships. And so we got to try one of them. Hopefully we do Legend. These look like possible old gun turrets, or cannon turrets. Got that. That looks more modern tower, like a World War II. All right.
Fortress.
Check.
I don't know if that's La Caleta Beach right in front of us, but
You would have had cannons lined up all the way on the outside, I believe. Standing here with the Atlantic Ocean surrounding us, it's easy to appreciate why Cadiz has survived and thrived for over 3,000 years. This fortress isn't just another historical site. It's a reminder that the city has always looked towards the sea for protection, for trade, and for adventure. And today, it simply was an unforgettable walk for Lynn and I. Our next stop was the Cathedral of the Holy Cross, or as most people just call it, the Cádiz Cathedral. Building started in 1722, and because it took over a century to complete, a mix of styles showed up, Baroque and Neoclassical. That golden dome you see from all over the town, that's the one that makes the skyline so iconic.
I think you need tickets.
Let's find out. For us, tickets were just 12 euros for adults, with discounts for seniors and students. All right, we're going up to the tower. All the way up. How far? At least it's not steps. This is easier for my knees. Coming down.
Here, don't lose my ticket, because that poor woman lost her ticket, and she was out of luck.
Does that get us in the cathedral too?
Yes.
That would have been an old clock here. It's the innards of the clock that was in the tower at some point. But yeah, no steps. Just an incline, except for the last bit. Beautiful light. Go along with a beautiful lady. Yeah, I'll get a photo with you. It's a workout. We're halfway up. They don't ring the bell. Oh, wow. Okay. $24. Come up here. Wow, we get to go in the cathedral too. Haven't done that. But what a view. It does have a good reward at the end of that climb. There's only about 15 steps. The rest of the time it's just an incline, steep incline.
Detail on the ceiling and the dome.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Great view from up here. That's to keep birds out. Got some sort of nest there. Some sort of hive or nest.
Are you ready? Go down?
Am I? Are you?
Yes.
We're heading down the stairwell. Cadiz Cathedral. Beautiful cathedral. They give you a small audio device with headphones, and you just enter the numbers at each stop to hear what you're looking at. Super easy, move at your own pace, take in the history. And whether you're here for the architecture, history, or faith, this place is worth slowing down for.
Dark trees, but with the same drawing of a circular rotunda, which the arms of the funerary tomb start recreating the ambulatory that surrounds them.
Well, let's go down and check it out.
Steep.
Going into the crypt. The whole area down here was an exhibit about the Shroud of Turin. Not the actual shroud, but a carefully done display explaining its history. So you see this isn't real, it's the photograph
Of the shroud.
But there, that's the back of his head. That's his face. There was another area of the exhibit that we were not allowed to film, showing what many believe the body wrapped inside may have looked like. It was a life-size figure with the wounds associated with the crucifixion of Jesus. It was incredibly moving. We just stood there quietly taking it in. It was one of those moments that sticks with you long after you leave. This is based on the shroud. This is what Jesus' face looked like, based on the shroud.
Going back. This picture creeps me out.
It's beautiful. We just came up from the crypt, and they had the Shroud of Turin there, or Turin, which is a photograph of it. And they made a 3D replica of what the man in the shroud, which I believe was Jesus, but people argue that. But they believe they made a replica of it with all of the person's wounds that from the blood stains in the shroud. You weren't allowed to photograph it, but it was so realistic. It was disturbing for us.
I started crying.
Yeah, Lynn almost started crying. It was pretty intense.
Good word to describe it.
Intense?
Very beautiful church. Probably
Yeah,
the
it is.
second most beautiful. Wow.
Well, no, not the second most. I mean,
Well,
we've
the
seen.
Vatican was number one.
Yeah, the Vatican. But this is a huge church. I mean, look at the grandeur, the size of
I
it.
have to say, Saint
huge.
Chapelle was second,
Yeah.
and this is number 3. This is better than the Pantheon.
A ton. Beautiful art. It does compete with many of the churches in Europe that we've seen and I've been to. Well, if you're exploring Cadiz on your own and not a guided tour, I would put this at the top of your must-see list, even if you're only in port for a few hours. Make the time to come here.
I want to get a view of the size of this rotunda.
Cathedral is absolutely beautiful. The history is fascinating, and the audio guide makes it easy to explore at your own pace. It ended up being much more than just another historic building. It was one of the most memorable stops we made in Spain.
It looks like silver. I don't think it's silver. There's no way. But it could be. Got it roped off like it is. See if we can see. It's beautiful. This was made in the 17th century by the silversmith
Antonio Suarez and the altarpiece painter. And its three-section temple composed of Baroque funerary mounds, silver platforms. I don't know if it was.
Yeah, so it is silver.
Choir goes.
Oh, yeah. Choir. There's the organ pipes. I don't know where the organ is, but there's the organ pipes. Beautiful altar.
Piece of machinery. Can we go in there?
No. Yeah. The size of these doors. Beautiful paintings everywhere. That's a painting of this church. It looks like the Pope. Let's go there. I think they're getting ready for Palm Sunday. They have all kinds of tables or box seats and chairs outside the cathedral. It's a neat little plaza. Sure. We're heading to Mercado Central now. So is everybody else. It's a crowd, as you can see. Just love these old streets, It is crowded. Okay, we're at the Mercado Central de Cadiz market. Oh, beautiful fish smell. Shark. Plenty of fish, nowhere to cook it. There we go, produce. Where? Outside? Yeah, let's go. Next, we discovered one of the oldest treasures in Cadiz, the Roman Theatre. Built more than 2,000 years ago,
This massive theater once held around 10,000 spectators, making it one of the largest in Roman Empire. What's amazing is that it lay hidden beneath the city for centuries before being discovered in 1980.
As they discovered this some years ago, excavating. And then I don't recall when they said it, but it just was down here when they started doing some construction in this area. They discovered all this. A Roman, almost like the Roman Colosseum.
The mini one.
Yeah. It's just really cool.
Today, you can walk through the same passageways Romans used over 2,000 years ago.
Where you'd come in at and to go find your seat. Or as Lynn likes to say, more ancient ruins. Or more fallen rocks. All right, I think our ticket says go in here.
And here's another bonus. It doesn't cost a thing to visit. If you're exploring Cadiz on your own, I'd definitely put this on your must-see list.
Yeah. Could you imagine they just found this under this building? Said, oh my gosh, it's an old Roman theater. Pretty cool. And I bet you if they kept excavating that way, they would find all kinds of things. So was that worth finding?
Yeah.
All right. You just don't like these little streets in the old city.
Yeah. I think that was a royal excursion because I feel like I saw
You recognize
the
some
man
people?
who won the sexiest capital.
Yeah, really?
The sexiest man alive. He won.
This is the plaza we started in. Yeah, they're getting ready for something tomorrow. I think it's probably a parade or
I don't know what these things are.
it's Palm Sunday, right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, so you're going to have the kids doing the
KFC.
palms. KFC, McDonald's, and Burger King.
The deal thing. I wish I could get it.
You look amazing again tonight.
Thank you.
What'd you think of Cadiz?
I thought it was sweet. Trying to think what I could compare it to. Do you get to get off the ship at all? So you went off?
Turned out just roaming around 1 hour. It was very nice.
Yeah. We saw, or I saw, some of the entertainment, the bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
All the crowd out today.
Yeah. I saw them
They're
at a
tired of
restaurant.
the series. All the
Yeah, so they all got off
kind of
Cadiz. So what did you compare it to?
I was going to say Hania, but it wasn't really like that.
No, not quite.
No.
It's a nice little town. I like it.
Yeah, I like the church.
Yeah, the thing that, but the
Cathedral and stuff.
shroud,
The Mystery Man. It was
the
some
Mystery
kind of
Man.
art exhibit. I think it was only going to be there for a few months.
Yeah, that was intense, to say the least.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a good time. Yeah, we both got the Greek salad. It looks delicious. Everything looks delicious. Here's my veal shank. Osso buco is what it's called. And Lynn got the prime rib a second time.
Much better than the first. I can already tell.
Baked potato, horseradish, sour cream. Do you want more sour cream? Oh I'll get them over here if you do. Got plenty of butter.
Yeah. No, it looks delicious.
I'm excited.
It's lovely.
Our beautiful swan.
Very beautiful.
Look at that. Very beautiful. Yeah, the service here is just crazy good. We love our waiters, both of them. They just are amazing. They made us this beautiful swan out of napkins. Go figure. Here's my yummy dessert that I ordered. And Lynn's a little disappointed in her dessert. You can ask for this if you want.
I don't need all that.
But I added ice cream to mine. So it's Italian hazelnut cake.
I feel like we had that before.
Yeah, I think I had this,
Uh-huh.
and I liked it.
Uh-huh.
Let me get some whipped cream in there.
I had that too.
Yeah, it's like a brownie with chocolate.
It's like the chocolate lava cake.
Yeah, it's good. Very good. Of course, I got ice cream with it.
Yes, he has a point there. No flash photography, it's dangerous. And rude.
See, Christopher, I didn't agree with
No
you.
way. Fine.
Twice removed from the Earl of Sandwich, heavy on the pickles. Let's just say, Marvin's family, which wasn't easy.
Well, friends, that wraps up another unforgettable day. From exploring one of Europe's oldest cities, wandering through its beautiful streets and historic landmarks, to enjoying another fantastic dinner in the main dining room, and ending the evening with the production here of Columbus in the Royal Theatre. It was a day we'll remember for a long time.
Come on, Marvin! I mean, Captain! I can't drive that!
Exactly! Let's go, sir!
Let me teach you.
I hope Lynn and I were able to show you that Cadiz is a city that you can absolutely explore on your own without booking a tour. With a little planning, or if you're like us, not a whole lot of planning, you can experience centuries of history, beautiful architecture, scenic waterfront views, and authentic charm that makes this city a memorable stop. We had an amazing day, and we hope our experience helps you to make the most of yours.
I'm traveling at the speed of light. We want to make it supersonic, man. No stopping, no stopping, no stopping. No stopping, no stopping.
In our next episode, we'll be heading farther along Spain's southern coast to Malaga. Or is it Malaga? Anyhow, we can't wait to show you another amazing port, more incredible history, and a few surprises along the way. Thanks so much for traveling with us. If you enjoyed this video, we'd really appreciate it if you'd give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click the notification button so you don't miss any of our upcoming adventures. Until the next time, safe travels, and we'll see you in Malaga or Malaga.